hello there, friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the day I am going to be decorating for Christmas. I am so excited. I'm going to be doing some different things here in the cottage than I did last year. Last year, I used my leftover stuff from my previous house. It didn't really go in here. Um, I felt anyway. I know it looked really, really good, but I just felt like some of the things I had didn't really go as great in here. And I wanted to kind of get back to what I like since I'm now in this house by myself. So I can finally decorate how I want to decorate. Now, I did already decorate my big Christmas tree. I filmed some of that the other day for you. I wanted to get that done. I feel like putting the lights on the Christmas tree and ornaments and tinsel is kind of really rather boring to watch. And so I just wanted to get that done. Like I said, you'll see a little clip here of me decorating. And then I did bring in my little trees on the side by me. On the sides of the couches here. And I did put some lights on them. They are pre-lit, except one I couldn't get to light up. So I just threw some white lights on there, as well as my new colored lights that I bought from Home Depot. But I know you saw the clip, but I do have my tree. It is pre-lit. It has a couple different light options for you, but I just wasn't liking the light options, and I didn't want just white this year. I wanted some color. So I found some really good lights on the Home Depot website, and I went and picked those up, and I just love the way the tree looks. Now, I know I said that I wanted to get a real tree this year, but one, I thought they were going to be way too expensive, and two, I wanted to decorate before the real trees even came out. So I was looking on Amazon at new ones or even Home Depot. They were having really good Black Friday sales on their trees, and I have my tree from my last house. I spent a bunch of money on. I won't even tell you how much I spent because it's utterly ridiculous how much I spent. But it was away, and my sister wasn't going to use it this year. And I thought, well, what the heck? Why don't I just try and see if it'll fit in here? What's the worst that happens? The bottom part's the biggest part. So if it doesn't fit in here, then I know and I can buy a tree. I really didn't care to want to store one more thing, but if I had to, then I had to. And I had this thought process because I know the tree is really big. If I kept the back side of it folded up and pushed it against the wall, would it work? Would there be enough room in my house? And it worked, and it looks beautiful. The lights are LED, they're cold to the touch. I have electrician and firefighters in my life. They approved what I did, so everything is safe. I do not leave any of the lights on when I'm not home. So it's only when I'm home and only when I'm downstairs next to any of my things when the lights are on. Otherwise, if I'm upstairs in bed or gone, the lights are completely shut off. I want to be 100% extra safe. So I'm super pleased with me being able to use my very, very beautiful, expensive tree. And I am so excited how it turned out. I love it so, so much. I do have a record player next to it. I just had this vision of a record player next to my tree and having my old fashioned Christmas music going, and it just exceeded my expectations. Now, as far as new decor goes this year, I did buy just a few things. I bought some pillow covers, which you'll see here in a minute. I did buy two, I forget what they're called, but two decorative pieces from Michael's. And then I found some very old fashioned women who look like they're singing in a choir. I found that at a secondhand store. They were each $8, so I was super excited about that score. I did buy the snowman blow mold, whatever they call it, at Target Black Friday. I believe that was $14. And that little guy is going to go outside. I don't have any outside decorations any longer. When I left my last house, I just left all the outdoor decorations. I'm not really a big blow up decoration person like my ex was. I really like the opposite of what the blow up decorations are. Although they're very, very cool, I just don't have any room for them here right by my house. I guess I could put them out by the road, but at any rate, I just didn't want them. So I'm trying to collect some new items for me for the outside. So again, I went to Home Depot and bought their bigger old-fashioned bulbs. This one has the pink color with them. So I have that, and then I have my snowman. I figure that'll be good for this year. Otherwise, everything else that I have I'm decorating with is what I've already had. Oh, I forgot to mention the new picks that I got. I did get some new picks from Michael's too, but at any rate, I am so excited and I am ready to get decorating. So if you haven't already yet, let's decorate together, or just sit back, relax with your favorite beverage, and watch me decorate my little country cottage.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
All right, friends. So the first thing I do always when I'm decorating is start in my living room. And I wanted to start with these prints. Now, I got these prints from my ex-mother-in-law. They did have a different frame to them, and I didn't want a super gold frame. So I did buy some frames off of Amazon. They are kind of like a dark auburny color. I feel like they go really good with these prints. And I really love the old feel of the prints as well. Now, they were a lot brighter. I did do a little DIY on them. I steeped some tea and made them a little darker. They're not as dark as I wanted them to be, but the paper that they're on is so thick that I figured it's good enough. They're a little duller than what they were because I wanted them to look older. Since I'm going for a vintage Christmas, I guess it's a vintage meets new decade Christmas, but and nonetheless, I wanted to make them look a little older. And I feel like I really like the way they turned out. They definitely dulled a little bit more, which I am happy about. And then after we put these prints up, that is when I am going to put my couch together. If you're new here, it is one of my favorite things to do is put my couch together. I feel like when you change up your pillow covers, it changes the look of your whole area. I do love to buy the pillow covers off of Amazon. I will leave everything I can linked in the description below if you're interested in picking up anything that I show in today's video. But I want to know how you all are doing. Are you in the Christmas spirit yet, or are you waiting until after Thanksgiving? I guess when you see this video, it will be after Thanksgiving. I, of course, am decorating early because I'm not having Thanksgiving at my house, so I figure it's fine to have Christmas in my house since I'm not doing the Thanksgiving thing, although there's nothing wrong with having the Christmas decor up if you're having Thanksgiving at your house. But let me know, have you already decorated for Christmas or were you waiting until after Thanksgiving?
The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for my.
This little area of my house is my least favorite, mostly because my computer for work is right next to this, and I just don't like looking at it, frankly. And this wall behind here was messed up. I'm slowly getting it fixed up. The electrical is back in there, and my windowsill is put back together. The next thing I need to do is get everything painted, but that will be coming up in spring. I'll be painting my living room, bathroom, and bedroom. But for now, we're going to enjoy the holidays. And one of my favorite things for Christmas to do in this house is put the garland around this archway. I just love what it adds to the Christmas decor. It just gives it very much a Hallmark feel, adding garland around places. I opted not to put the garland around my windows in my living room this year like I did last year. If you need some more inspiration, take a look at last year's Christmas Decorate with Me, or even if you have track home and you want some inspiration for that kind of decor. I did live in a track home, and I do have some Christmas videos from my last house that you can also take a look at to get some inspiration. I loved the way my dining living room area turned out in that last house, but there's something just so cozy about having a little country cottage and decorating it for Christmas. And I was talking to my sister yesterday, thinking, God, it just looks so cozy and it feels so cozy in here. And then before we know it, I'm going to be taking all of this stuff down, and it's going to feel so stark and cold. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that. But I am going to enjoy all of the holiday decorations that we have. So many more weeks left of Christmas. This is just the beginning. When I was doing this decorating, my niece passed by and she said she saw the Christmas tree lights. And as she was walking in, I was turning on the lights all around the garland. And she said, Whoa, how cool. Like, she was so amazed at how the Christmas tree looked. She said, Did you do that? And I said, Yep, I did that. And she comes up close and she looks at the tinsel and she's all, Good luck getting all that off. And I said, I know, I'm already dreading taking down the tree, not only because it's going to be a pain to get off, but my dog's tails are getting all in the tinsel, and I have tinsel all over my house. And also, I didn't even think about this. My heater unit is right across from it on the wall. I turned it on the other day for the first time and it blew tinsel all over the place. So that was a rookie mistake. Oh well. Luckily, I have another little heat source, or I could put something in front of the heater to not make it so windy at the tree. But boy, did I not think that one through. But it's okay. The tree looks beautiful, and I'll suffer for December and just put on all kinds of layers in order for my house to look cozy and beautiful. And as I'm decorating and I'm feeling so good about what I did in the tree, and my niece made me feel so good about it. Here comes my nephew to humble me. He walked in. I said, How do you like my tree? He says, Why is it so big? I don't like it. So there you have it. That's my niece and my nephew for you in a nutshell. So I was like, okay, well, I like it and it's my house, so there. But anyway, kids will be kids. But since I had so much going on in the living room, I wanted to just add a few items into the kitchen, keep it a little simpler, I guess you can call it. Putting out just a few things, kind of like what I did for Halloween, just with Christmas decor. The only thing I just felt like it needed, I wasn't going to add any garland around the windows, but I just felt like it just needed some garland. It felt a little too stark in there coming from the living room to the kitchen. And so I decided to add some garland and some twinkle lights to around the windows as well. And I'm super happy I did that. Now, I didn't have any colored lights for in the kitchen. I just stuck with my light white lights that I have, and I feel like it goes good because I have white lights going on in the living room in addition to the color. So it really works. I didn't think it was going to. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but it really does work.
It's white outside, and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love, and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today.
All right, my friends. So that concludes my 2025 Christmas Decorate with Me. I hope you enjoyed everything I did and my little old-fashioned Christmas in my country cottage. If you haven't yet, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out, as well as those thumbs up. Those help me out more than you know. Comment down below. Let me know how you love everything, and I will see you all in the next video real soon. Bye.